Hey guys, today we're going to look at some of the tree species that we have in our yard because we are reforesting our land with native trees as the biggest piece. So this is a big leaf maple, and Jackson, can you zoom in maybe to the tops where the leaves are just starting to come out of their buds? Okay, and then come down. This tree has leaves that can be between 8 inches and 2 feet, the biggest maple leaves in the world. And over here we have another small tree this time, or it could be considered a large woody bush called the vine maple. And what you'll often see in our area of the Willamette Valley is that vine maples are part of the understory of the big leaf maple. So this is going to be probably the largest leafy tree in on this block when it grows to full size. And
Yeah,
it
and
grows
that's kind of a stretch because there's also that thing.
that is an empress tree and is very much not native but has beautiful flowers. So this tree can grow up to, I think it's 6 feet, might be three, might be 1 to 3 feet. I'll have to look that one up. In a year. However, we seem to have planted it in really, really good conditions because it has given us consistently really large growth. It was about that tall. Is that right, Jackson? About as high as I can reach 3 years ago when we planted it around this time in the spring. We also have some non-natives in the yard that were planted as part of the street program, but they will add to the canopy even if they're non-native, and we can replace them down the road with large woody bushes that give the same amount of canopy. Uh, let's see, what do we have over here? We have more non-natives over here, but this was a voluntary tree that grew out of an old stump from a conifer that was here when I was a child and got carpenter ants. So what's cool is that when a little seedling from one of the neighbor trees like this landed on it, it provided a habitat that was perfect for it to grow. So we would call this, it's similar to a helper log. Decaying things in the forest often give the nutrients to new things that grow. Over here, forgive the jungle, we have blueberries, which are not native but are delicious. And they are grown about 12 inches in the last year. They were put in the ground 5 years ago and have just started growing larger. And we also have a rosemary. Rosemary is not native, but it really likes this climate. It's from the Mediterranean, and it's common in a lot of your pasta dishes. These are bananas. However, our bananas were not properly overwintered, and they are from the tropics. So when they get too cold, they can die off. So we had some die off this year. We used to have 3 plants here because we did not properly overwinter them, but we have one coming back. So that's exciting. All right, that's all.